What I'm printing is another one of these. Each one of these boxes holds 6 paper cartridges. It's not focusing, of course. These are capping stars for the end of the cylinder. And that's what a single cartridge looks like. It's made from a nitrated coffee filter. The base is cigarette paper. Then it has a lubricated wad and a lead brown ball. So these are the boxes. And this is the holder I designed for them. There's the belt loop thing. And each one of these just stack in like that. That's what I'm printing. Okay. Cartridge belt, or this is a, cylinder holder that's supposed to go on your belt, but I just keep it in my possibles bag. It is lubricated for long-term storage, just a little bit of spray oil in there. Because these tend to rust quickly when left out. Well, by quickly, I mean I might remember to check on it in 6 months and it'll be covered in rust. This is my 1858 Remington New Army revolver, which means it's 44 caliber with an 8-inch barrel. It's a cap and ball revolver. You can see the nipples for the percussion caps, and that's where the ammo goes. To install, you have to release the loading bar. There's a little spring-loaded doohickey there. Yes, that's a technical term, doohickey. Pull out the center pin and bring that back to half cock. There is a pawl or hand right here. So when you put this in, you have to roll it in so it'll move that pawl out of the way. That is how it rotates the cylinder. That pawl. So you put it in, give it a little bit of a twist until the center pin lines up, where you might have to wiggle it a little bit. Once that's in place, load bar goes back in. Now this is free to spin because we're at the half cock position. So, because of the way it spins, you want to be on the strong side of the firearm. You take one of these combustible paper cartridges, line up the hole about here, and push it in with your finger until it won't go any further. It might stick on the lubricated wad. Just give it a mash with your thumb, or a ball starter. I don't happen to have mine handy. And then it rotates underneath the lever. Clicks into place. You line this up and you mash it down until it's as seated as it's going to get. You're going to get you should get a ring of lead. It's going to be thinner than a human hair, and maybe some of the paper off the top of the thing. That's perfectly acceptable. That means you have a good seal on the cylinder. Put that up, insert the next paper cartridge, and keep doing that until all 6 chambers are loaded. Because of how full these make each cylinder, it's impossible to double load a cylinder. The chamber's not deep enough for that. Then you use the capping stars. I actually have a spare. Where the heck did I go? 1 second. Oh, there it is. This one does not have any capping or have any caps in it, but this is a 3D printed capping star that I made yesterday. Well, no, it wasn't. It was printed before. I trimmed it out yesterday. So what you would do is, with the cap in one of those little holes, put it over the nipple and pull it off. Should leave the cap in place. then you would rotate the cylinder to get the rest of the caps on. Unless you're only firing one shot at a time, in which case you rotate the cylinder until it's here. Then as you bring the hammer all the way back, it'll rotate that nipple under the hammer, aim, and fire. Do not dry fire black powder firearms. You will damage the nipples. With the 1858, you'll notice that there's these notches in between. It's kind of hard to see this in black. Sorry. If you pull the hammer just slightly back, you can rotate the cylinder so that the hammer will actually sit in one of those notches. That's a safety feature, so that if the hammer gets bumped or the gun gets dropped, it won't accidentally go off. So, I've had this pistol since 2006 or 2007. I think it was 2006, because I was still in the camper out in the backyard back then. And I have a picture of this in its box the day it arrived. Out in my camper. But anyway, black powder pistol, new design black powder cartridge holders. Some of these are a little bit different shaped. These are the long, narrow ones. I also have short, fat ones, but as I said, drop it in the cylinder, mash it down. I'm not going to put that all the way in because there's only one way to get it back out. That's to make it go bang. And it's raining, so I don't want to go outside. Anyhow. If you liked today's video, folks, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tick the little bell icon for all notifications, and remember to share this on all your social media platforms so your friends can enjoy my content as well. Thank you.